Dharma Bites is brought to you by Free Buddhist Audio, the Dharma for your life. Our work is funded entirely by donations from our generous listeners. If you would like to help us keep this free, make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. Thank you, and happy listening.
The third thing is to say that a noble mind understands deeply the way things are. A noble mind understands deeply the way things are. So now we come to wisdom, the third part of the threefold way. And this is an enormous topic, but briefly, we can say that a person who has become enlightened has understood deeply and completely that all things are impermanent, they have no fixed or separate essence, and therefore they can never be truly satisfying. And in that deep understanding, the mind has gone entirely beyond duality, any sense of me and you, subject, object. It's a mind which is completely free, creative, spontaneously responsive, effortlessly even and loving. Love would just be a completely natural attitude of the quality of the mind. It's not even that it's your own mind separate from anyone else's mind anymore. It's just mind, which we're all sharing in. You know, this probably sounds quite good. I actually don't know what I'm talking about here because I haven't experienced it myself. Just got to confess that. It's a vision. It's an ideal, you know. I have a little taste of it occasionally. But when I think back to the man the Buddha met on the road just after his enlightenment, I do have some idea why he was so struck by the Buddha's radiance. I mean, his presence must have been mind-blowing. He was expressing something completely different from everyday consciousness, behavior, presence, shall we say. So we're practicing ethics and meditation, and wisdom develops on the basis of ethics and meditation. But of course, it's very important. We don't practice ethics and then meditation and then develop wisdom. Wisdom continues to develop while we practice ethics and meditation. It's not a staged path. And if we're really working deeply on seeing into the nature of existence and the nature of mind, it is essential that we continue to develop our ethical awareness and practice. We need to be very well grounded in ethics and awareness, or we can just get blown away. And I definitely know it's possible to have some quite significant insights in everyday life, in our everyday lives, all of us here. Even if we aren't anywhere near to enlightenment, we will have moments where there's a breakthrough of some kind, some glimpse of something extraordinary. They're not miles away from our experience. You may have had some moments already. They can be very wonderful, but sometimes they can also be very disturbing because we are turning our expectations, our assumptions about life upside down. It can be very disorientating if you don't have yet a good basis of mental balance and calm. It can be very liberating. The problem is, though, that if you liberate your mind and break through habitual thinking and start to break away from assumptions, from subject and object, if your ethical awareness is not very firmly established, there is some risk of being so blown away by your insights that you forget or overlook the continuing need to develop kindness. You can lose your awareness of others, and you can even start to behave in ways that seem quite arrogant. I'm not saying everyone does this, I just think it happens sometimes.
We hope you enjoyed today's Dharma Bite. Please help us keep this free. Make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. And thank you.